What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's good to see you today on the channel. It is the 4th of May. I want to ask everybody to hit that like button, subscribe for more of this valuable information regarding SBA and PPP, EIDL, small business information we need to stay well and prosper if we need assistance. I mean, we can stay well and prosper without the SBA. Hopefully you can do it without. It's a lot easier than doing it with. And as you all know, the video I put out the 28th of last month, which was April 28th of April, with Isabel Guzman stating that we're getting ready to go into June, and we're gonna bring out a new application for those of you who have not gotten the $15,000, the $10,000, or the $5,000 supplemental targeted EIDL advances. That one need 30% loss in low-income community, one you need 50% loss in low-income community. That has now been issued. It is now out, so it should come to no surprise. She warned us that they were going to get ready to screw millions and millions of small businesses who applied last year during a pandemic, but they're going to open it up to new applicants this year since we're out of the pandemic. This is where I kind of look. Here's the beauty of this. This is a beautiful sight that we cannot lose. A beautiful picture that we cannot lose sight on. Remember, they weren't going to put any of this into the package of the program last year, into the American Heroes Act. They weren't going to even put the EIDL grant in there or the loan. They weren't going to touch it. They were trying to do away with the EIDL program, with the grants and the loans. And with the pressure that you guys out there, along with this channel and McElhome and a couple other channels, well, no, I would say this channel and McElhome was really the movement that really pushed them to get that in there, because we were doing the calling and the lobbying to get that money put in there, where other channels were basically telling you the news that we were making. We make the news. They can break the news after we make it. We're doing the behind the scenes. The important part is making the news. I don't like to just be a part of watching somebody else's video and break what I just read. I like being part of what they're breaking that you were involved in. And I want to thank the members of this channel right now, because you guys were a big part of getting the EIDL program put in there, the EIDL grants put in there for all these millions of businesses that are going to be getting the money that don't have a clue to what we went through in order to get that for them. So if you do not get the money, if you are being counted out, which we are going to continue to fight for you getting the money, us getting the money as well. But until you do, while others are getting this money, you can really just take solace in that you played a part in helping millions of other families out there that are going to need the money, need the assistance, get this grant. You did. I did. Mr. McElhome did. We did it. We had the billions of $50 billion put into the program. We did that. It kind of sucks because they threw us a loophole, and now they've only dished out $1.5 billion of this money out of 50. So there's a lot of money left for this EIDL grant. And Guzman has made it very clear. This is the part that she's made very clear that, look, man, I need Jackie Rosen's S513 on the floor. That's how I have to get this done now, because I cannot change this law. She doesn't have the authority rule to do that. She had the authority rule to change the loans and up the caps to $2 million and up the amount to 4 times of capital instead of 1. Instead of 6 months, 24 months. She had the authority rule to do that because it was in place, implemented in the legislative text of the bill. She can't do that with our grant. She said that over and over. So I really can't just say, Guzman, you suck because of this, but I can say, Guzman, you've really sucked in a few other areas with our EIDL grants and how you're dealing with the small businesses of America. I think you're mishandling every bit of it. You've become a puppet to the American people. Let's call it what it is. You're a puppet for the legislators saying, do this and do this, go get a photo op here, photo op there, instead of getting things done. Got to say this about Carranza. Can't stand the woman. She screwed us all. We wouldn't be going through this EIDL grant if it wasn't for her. But I got to say this. When the money was there to get put out to the people, boy, she got that put out. Hey, we got 50 million. We got 50 billion to give to small business. 3 days later, it's gone. It's out. I gotta say, the Trump administration handled that better as far as getting it out. Of course, the pandemic was hitting us a lot harder. We all know that. But as far as this new application that's going to be put out for the small business owners that did not get the grants, they're also going out to the small business owners that did not get the loans, because that's how you got to go through this process to get this grant. You got to fill out for a loan, and it's a lot more clear now. It's a lot more clear than it was last year during the initial scare into getting this thing that people had gotten. People were scared into getting this. They didn't know about the pandemic. They weren't sure if it's going to go. People were going to be dropping dead left and right outside their house because it was that bad. We had no idea. This was all new to us. But now that people know that the pandemic is, you just can't get it and keel over and die. Things are going a little bit slower, a lot slower. Isabel Guzman, I think they, who was it? Patrick Terpstra put out that 50 people have been out of 100,000 applicants. 50 people have actually been approved so far as of now. Come on. See, this is where Guzman stepped in and said, hey, look, we'll deal with the fraud later. Get the money out. Boom. Send it out. Now they're dealing with the fraud. And I would like to just say this to people out there. Be very careful of what is going on right now with the Biden administration trying to get 87,000 IRS agents to work. Putting 87,000 IRS agents out there to go out and tackle the American people, the taxpayers, and try to pull more money from them. Be very careful with that. That's very close to basically throwing people in jail over taxes. You've got 87,000 IRS. Scary stuff there, people. Scary stuff. Let's just hope that that doesn't happen. So we'd like to see them stop with that. Also, be careful. I want to give a shout out to Joseph Dreamhouse out there. That has the, I'm going to put a link down below, but check her out. But she was mentioning that Jason McElhone had been given his email out, to some people, and this happens with mine too. I would like to tell everybody out there, and I'm speaking for him as well. I believe he'll take this up on me. I was going to do the whole video without editing anything, but I can't. I gotta just speak for myself here. I will never fish information from you or troll information from anybody and ask them to send me their personal information at all. I will not do that. I do get emails once in a while. People may send me a copy of what their email from the SBA was or something like that, and scratch out their information. Always scratch out your personal information on anything. But I would just like you to know that I would never ask you. I know that Dreamhouse was talking about Jason, somebody was using Jason's identity to try to get her private information and scam her. But just to let you know, I would never do that, and I don't believe he would either. So just watch out for scams. Be careful with that. And that's happened with my channel as well. They'll actually use my picture, and they'll have Speak and See maybe written in a different way with a cap here and a lowercase there, and it's not really me. I will never try to scam or fish information from you. So just to get that out there, be careful of those things out there. Also, yeah, I need to just say right now that I put up a video yesterday or the day before dealing with how we have a month of Pride Month, but we only have one day of Memorial Day to celebrate the soldiers and those who died in our military. And we want to thank you all you soldiers. And it was nothing personal against gay people, but it was more against the movement, because I woke up, my son is here playing, my 5-year-old is playing video games, and he's playing video games, and these video games got gay flags, and they're giving away free gay skins and Pride this and that. And this is my 5-year-old. That they came in, literally, Pride comes in, and in their PlayStation game, it was Rocket League. That children around the world are playing. 5-year-old, my kid's a 5-year-old. Even though he plays the game like kids playing against men on the other end, I guarantee you that they think that it's another guy playing. That's how good he is at Rocket League, and he's only 5. You guys know Jonathan from Jonathan's Playhouse. The kid is an amazing gamer. But his favorite game, Rocket League, was giving away free skins for Gay Pride Month. And he's supposed to drive this car around promoting homosexuality and transgender and stuff like that as a 5-year-old. Stay away. No, and that to me was a personal attack against my child. I can handle a talk between me and you, grown adults, what the gay and lesbian movement's about. We can have a discussion about that as adults. It's a sexual thing. Don't bring that sexual stuff into my kids' lives, or I will fight back. I will have no problem. I will fight back. I will use this platform to do it. I am a man. I am a Christian man, a faith-filled person who does not condone or justify that action. So I'm not going to go hating on people because they're like that. That's your thing. Whatever you do in your bedroom's you. But don't be trying to bring that into my 5-year-old's life. That has not. Keep them out of that. Keep them out of that. Which is why I private school and why I homeschool my children, because I'm playing that game. But just to let you know, it was nothing to do against you personally out there. That if that's what you do, that's what you do. And I will help you get the grant, and I will fight side by side with you in a battle, and I will kill for your right to do what you choose to do. But don't take what you choose to do and bring it into my child's life. If it's more like a religion to me, that's more a belief system that will alter your life into thinking that way. So I don't agree with that. I'm not going to be posting John 3:16 on your kids channel, or throwing them pictures of Jesus up there saying, "Come on, kids, this way." No, that's up to you, the parent, to do. I'm not gonna breach that privacy of your life. But now that the Pride movement has breached that privacy into my children's life, I had a problem with that. So that's why I put the video up, and I stand by that video, and everything that I said in the video I believe to be true. So if the truth hurts you, that's your fault. So anyway, I'm always going to stand by the truth, and I'm always probably going to get a lot more dislikes than most people because I stand by the truth, and that's how I believe. And sometimes you got to skim the cream off the milk, and just take the cream and get rid of the stuff that you don't want. So that said, I am going to say thank you all for liking and subscribing to this channel. We are going to continue to fight for that EIDL grant, that $10,000, and with that new program. Remember what I said with Guzman. She's in a rut. She can't do anything. Guzman cannot do anything about pretty much anything now. She has been brainwashed by her political advisors, which are Schumer and Pelosi, Nydia Velázquez. She is in a room with these people, and she has now become one of them, swamp creatures that really could care less about the small businesses, but more, or care less. They care more about their the next vote, which they're in big trouble with, because we're finding out right now that the black people and the white people, I love this country. I love this country. I love this country. The black and white people of America are so together. I have brothers and sisters, cousins, nieces, nephews, and I that are white husband, black wife, black husband, white wife in a few areas, and we're so mixed. Puerto Rican, I've got Honduran, I've got Mexican, and lots of Latinos as well in white people, and we're Italian, and my other family's Greek and Irish, and we're all so mixed that when we see these things on the news, people out there, that we are divided. The truth is, the government is dividing us. They're trying to, but it's not working. It is so openly, we can see it, that it's not working, and we are not discriminating against one another here. We are so in tune with each other. I want to encourage you as a white man, to any of you all out there who are not white, that you're a different color, Latino, black, we are with you. I am side by side holding your hand in all this. We all should be equal in every area of life. And we have come so far to go backwards now. We have just come so far to turn the tides and go back. So don't listen to the politicians' views on race. Listen to your neighbor. Listen to those people in your house. Listen to the people you're talking to, straight up, man on man, woman on woman. This is us. There's so much love in this world. There is so much love for each other in this country that when I see these things on the media, even the Republicans are gross with it too. They're trying to divide us. The Democrats are trying to divide us, and we just stay together, one on one, person on person. We've got this thing beat. And there's nothing the SBA, God forbid, they're so weak, that the SBA or any politician or senator or congressman or president or ex-president, nothing any of them can do to change the facts that we are in love with each other. And nothing will come between us as a country, as united. It says in the Bible, it says, unity is the place of the commanded blessing. When we're in unity, a commanded blessing is made over our lives, over your life and my life. And that's where we need to be. That's where I'm finding myself at right now. I am in unity with the American people, and I'm going to receive the blessings over our lives for being in that place of unity. So if you're watching something that's trying to divide you, go click on something that's going to unite you. That's all I'm saying. We are one. White, black, yellow, brown, red, pink, purple, blue, red, all the colors. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Like and sub. Have a blessed weekend. Bye-bye.
That was a big splash, Jonathan.
Great-great-great-grandfather came from Italy. My great-great-great-grandmother came from Ireland. My great-great-grandfather came from Africa. My great-grandmother came from Mexico. My grandmom's from Korea. And my granddad's from Ontario. Dad lived in Florida when he met my mom in Puerto Rico. They poured out all their love and their beautiful colors for the world to see. That's what made me beautiful. I'm beautiful, beautiful, beautiful colors of you and me, you and me, you and me. My great-great-great-grandfather came from Italy. My great-great-great-grandmother came from Ireland. My great-great-grandfather came from Africa. My great-grandmother came from Mexico. My grandma's from Korea. And my granddad's from Ontario. My dad lived in Florida when he met my mom in Puerto Rico. Poured out all their love and their beautiful colors for the world to see. That's what makes me beautiful. I'm beautiful. I'm beautiful. The colors of you and me, you and me, you and me. My great-great-great-grandfather came from Italy. My great-great-grandmother came from Ireland. My great-great-grandfather came from Africa. My great-grandmother came from Mexico. My grandma's from Korea. Granddad's from Ontario. My dad lives in Florida. When I met my mom in Puerto Rico. And all that's what makes us beautiful. Me and you.
George isn't rusty, he just needs a bath.
Puddles, yay!
Hey!
This is so much fun.
I got
Thanks for playing with us, Jonathan.
I got everyone wet.
Oh, yes, you
Give me a kiss. Give me a big, wet, muddy kiss, Jonathan. It's a Jonathan song, and he's singing along.
Jump.
He's happy all
Jump.
day. He loves to play. Jonathan's
Here he comes.
way.
Go, Daddy.
It's a Jonathan
Oh, no.
day.
What are we doing?
It's a
Oh,
Jonathan
that big
song.
jump. Oh, I didn't get her landing.
She's just tired.
She did.
She's gonna want to jump higher up to our roof.
Oh, that's very high.
I mean, he wants to go to the moon.
To the moon?
Oh no! But she will never come down. Whee! Guess you got. Can I clean me?
Yes, you can clean you. Washing your hands. Do, 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 do. Wash your hands.
Wash your hands.
Now my whole shirt is wet.
Wash your shirt. Wash your shirt.
Clean.